How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 7 of the Book of Boba Fett, the season finale, which is titled In the Name of Honor. Now, last episode was basically a Mandalorian episode mixed with an actual Star Wars movie, because we had Luke Skywalker training Grogu, and we saw Ahsoka again. Luke and Ahsoka interacted, and then Boba Fett appeared. It was like, holy shit, he's here in his own show. It's like a cameo appearance. So that happened, and then right at the end of the episode, we had fucking Cad Bane pop up like a menace. He's a cold-blooded killer that works for the Empire, and then Cad Bane just does that exact thing because he was talking about Boba Fett when he said that. Like, it's weird. I also saw a lot of debate about how Cad Bane looked. And I'm like, well, it makes sense. Isn't he older? I guess that's the only defense for it, right? Or it's just because it's prosthetics and obviously there's a guy's face under there. I don't know if it is the guy who does him in Clone Wars in live action, like he's actually on screen, or he's just doing the VO. I think he might be doing both, right? And then at the end of the episode, the Sanctuary was destroyed by the Pikes. So Boba's probably going to want revenge for that or justice for that. And then Grogu has to make a big decision about the future of his life. Will he take Yoda's lightsaber and train in the Jedi ways? Or will he take the chainmail and be with the Mandalorian again? Who knows? But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this episode. It's the longest episode of the show right now. I'm expecting action-packed scenes and just maybe conclusions for stories that never got concluded in Clone Wars. For example, Cad Bane, because he did die in Clone Wars. Well, there was an unfinished episode that they never finished, and he died in that. So maybe they're going to do that in live action, which would kind of be a bit of a disservice to the character. You bring him to live action just to kill him off. It's like, what? Why? Is what it is, I guess. I mean, but Cad Bane's an old guy right now. You know, he's old as fuck. You might as well just kill him off, right? Or else he's just going to die of old age anyway. I wonder if we'll see Luke in this episode. I wonder if everyone will come together to defeat Cad Bane. There has to be more than Cad Bane working for the Pikes, right? But I mean, Cad Bane went against Jedi. So maybe it could just be Cad Bane. And also, Cobb got shot. So I don't know if he's dead or not. It doesn't seem like he is, though, because he got shot once and then kind of fell to the ground. But the deputy got fucked. So maybe Cobb could still be alive. Because they started putting a bandage over him and stuff, so maybe he's fine. We'll have to see though. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Let's stop doolallying around and get right into the fucking finale. The Sanctuary. I wonder if anyone actually survived that. Probably not. Max Rebo did though.
It was inevitable.
Yeah, they're making you look weak, Boba.
Most can become a prosperous.
Fuck these cyberpunk motherfuckers. Get out of here.
Killing up.
You can tell Cobb Vanth himself when he arrives here with the reinforcements.
Yeah, no, he's basically dead.
We must buy time until they arrive.
Why is he not wearing his helmet, dude? Wait, is this... Fuck, is this Cad Bane? Oh, shit. Already?
Did you convince the Marshal to remain neutral?
Yes.
I don't think he convinced the Marshal, he shot the Marshal. Very different.
He thinks they were killed by Nikto speedbikers.
Huh?
Left evidence behind to encourage such a conclusion.
I think I have an idea how to draw Boba Fett out.
How? No. Luke again? That's Luke, right? Oh, it's no, Grogu wouldn't be flying, would he? R2 was flying. Duh, he was fucking flying.
I know an astromech flew the ship.
True.
Well, hello,
Badoo. Why isn't this in Mandalorian, dude? Should be a Mandalorian Season 3 thing. Because technically, doesn't this just make the ending of Season 2 of Mandalorian pointless now?
Our forces are quietly patrolling the streets of the old city.
This reminds me of the Season 1 finale of Mandalorian, where Din was in the bar and stuff and surrounded by the Empire. They're so fucking dumb. These fucking scooters, dude. I hate them. Just doesn't fit with Tatooine.
We wait.
Where's the rancor, dude?
Is someone here to see you?
Oh.
I thought you said nobody could sneak up on us.
Cad Bane? Is Cad and Boba gonna meet again? Yes, he's got his fucking helmet on, dude. Oh my god, it is. Yo. Yo, this is literally like... Oh, this is like the unfinished episode.
I'm here to negotiate on behalf of the Pike Syndicate. Before you get any ideas, I've got backshooters too. All this can be avoided.
I will only negotiate with the head of the Pike Syndicate.
You mean the one that massacred your Tuscan family?
What? Really? Yes, now please, give us Ruthless Boba, please.
Right here.
Come on, come on.
Right now.
This is Boba Fett, come on. Come on.
Not now.
No, fuck off, Fennec. Do it. Do it.
Kill Vanth.
We fight on our terms, not theirs.
No. I want Boba to fucking pop off, dude.
You're going soft in your old age.
I mean, at least they're kind of aware of it in the dialogue. Like, Boba's not acting like Boba because he's going a bit soft now.
Exemplary stratagem. If I may be so bold as to offer a...
Is he going to kill him?
Something feels off.
What do you mean something feels off?
I thought we had a treaty. So did I.
No, they betrayed you. They're not staying neutral anymore. Good, kill them. Both these characters did. They're going to charge Chrysanthemum with knives and melee weapons. He's got a gun. People are like, oh no, what? Fucking kill Chrysanthemum, dude. Yeah, they're going over the edge, dude. Bye, boys.
There's no way to overcome their advantage. We
Get the
need
rancor, dude.
to
Get the rancor. Get the rancor.
Pike Syndicate.
Come on, Chrysanthemum. Hold them back. Wait, they're just holding him down? They're not killing him? They won't show him getting, like, shanked. It is Disney, right?
Get to the sanctuary.
How did she park there without them noticing? What?
Manners. I like it.
Ew. What was that dialogue? Shouldn't they be defending at Jabba's palace? Like, it's fortified, isn't it?
Suppose you'll be heading out.
I'm not. I'm with you until we both fall. We rush out there, catch them unaware, then we can escape to your ship at the palace. We'll both die in the name of honor.
Roll credits.
This is the way.
This is the way.
I was educated on Coruscant. Not that that makes me better in any way.
Coruscant.
Get to it.
If you would feel confident, empowering me to negotiate on your behalf...
I don't think so.
I will write out my statement and what I'm willing to pay.
Tell him to fuck off. Yeah, he's gonna get shot. Pew!
Read it to me, tailhead.
What? He's not read it. It probably says something bad. Leave the planet.
You will leave this planet.
Yep.
Arid sands of Tatooine will once again flourish with flowered fields fertilized with the bodies of your dead.
Yes! Fucking, there we go! There we go! There's Boba Fett! There's fucking Boba! That's what I've been waiting for, dude. What? He's got Beskar though, what? Is Din's Beskar better than Boba's? I assume so, right? Let me guess, they're gonna get saved at the last second. Yeah, they keep respawning, dude. Oh shit, Freetown.
Sorry about the Marshal.
He's not dead.
Gunned him down in cold blood.
Oh, he is dead. Oh god, here they come. Oh god. Yes! Ew, that green screen was arse, dude. Chrysanthemum. Jesus, he's a menace. Look at him. Holy shit. No, don't kill Chrysanthemum, dude.
I owe you a nice long soak in the back to tank when this is done.
They wouldn't fall back, they've got the numbers. Cad Bane's coming. Oh. Maybe not. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Got real.
Oh. They're basically just droidicas. Yeah, let's shoot at... They've got shields. What? Also, why are they still coming forward? Shouldn't they be shooting now? Those droids? Yes. Yes. Hey, it's not going to do anything though, is it? Yeah, it's basically destroyers. You know what you use to destroy that? Get the rancor. Why did they do the Superman thing? Boba, like, it's got a shield. Can you weaken the shield somehow? Would that cut through it?
I can distract them first, Mel. Why? Watch out!
Oh, combat vol. Where's Boba gone? Either he's gone to get... Like, there's no way he's got the rancor in time, though, right? No, Chrysanthemum's dead, dude. Wait, he's damaging it. There we go, like, quick getaway. Oh, not a speeder chase scene again. Chrysanthemum's a menace, dude. He's still going.
Hey, what are you doing here? Oh.
That looks so stupid.
Hey, that's the shirt. You got the shirt.
Oh, shit. Oh. The droids, dude. How did it catch up to them? What? Dude, did a tooth cave come out? What the fuck? Hey, here he is. I mean, how quick is that rancor, though? That's fucking sick. Oh. Wait, why is it going red? Is it deactivating? Why would it indicate that it's getting damaged? Jesus. Are you kidding me? What the fuck, Grogu? Why are you walking like that? What if Grogu stole the lightsaber? After all that, it just takes a little bit out of it.
I'll distract the droid.
What do you mean you'll distract the droid? You're on the same booth. There he is. No, not the fucking rancor, dude. I mean, you can't put that in a back to tank, can you? That was smart. Block it with its own weaponry. Alright, it's good. Hopefully. I mean, is Vancor's, like, skin tough? I assume their, like, skin's, like, tough. But in Return of the Jedi, I guess it did get crushed, though, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh my god, the Wilhelm scream, dude. Yes. Munch on him, yeah. Fuck. There he is. How good's Cad Bane's, like, weaponry, though? Are they scared of fire? There we go. This is it. This is it.
I've known you a long time, Bobo.
This is it.
I'm not a little boy any longer.
This is it. This is it, dude. Oh, what? Really? Cad Bane's fast, though. For an old age, he is fast. He went against Jedi.
Consider this my final lesson.
I swear to God if Fennec kills him. I swear to God if Fennec kills him. Yes, thank you, yes! Yes! Kill him.
I knew you were a killer.
What the fuck does that mean, babe? There it is. Cad Bane's dead. I knew it was going to happen. It was inevitable. It had to happen. You can't have Boba Fett and Cad Bane in the same show and not have one of them die. I don't know. I don't know how to feel on Cad Bane's death there. I felt like it was inevitable, but just the way they did it wasn't as good as Clone Wars' death. Don't. No, what are you doing? Oh god, what is this, King Kong now? There we go, Boba. There we go, Din. I mean, he basically is Boba. Oh, he's lucky he's got that best car.
Where'd you go, kid?
He's gonna... What if he... Okay, he's going to sleep, okay. Yeah. He did it, dude. Connected to it. It's like Yoda, dude. That's actually what Yoda would have done. Damn. Put Cad Bane's hat on one of them. Oh. Oh, what? Fennec? I mean, but I feel like Boba would have announced his presence, to be fair. Like, he would have just come straight through the front door. I would have preferred that, honestly.
You should take a nice soak in the bacta tank.
No, again.
Used.
Oh, yeah. Chrysanthemums in it.
We are not suited for this.
If not us,
Who?
then who?
Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da. Wait, that's Mandalorian music. Yeah, there he is. He's in the pod thing. Yeah. There's a tease to Mandalorian Season 3, right? Mandalorian will return. That was done by Robert Rodriguez. It makes sense. Like, a lot of the biker gang in that. I mean, to be fair, Jon Favreau wrote it. I don't know how to feel on Cad Bane being dead. You know, I mean, it was inevitable, like I said, but I don't know. That didn't happen. That's just a concept art. I didn't even know that the credits did like Boba, Boba, Boba. Who is this? Chrysanthemum? Oh, Cobb? Oh god, not the fucking cyberpunk Cobb. Was that Cobb? I mean, as a finale, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a fun finale, but parts of me were just like, I don't know, some of the action scenes were a bit weird. I don't know if it was a choreography or just like the prioritizing other characters over a certain character, aka Boba, which is mainly down to the writing. You can't really blame a director for that. That's just the way the writing is. Like, Jon Favreau wrote it in a way to be like, yeah, Mandalorian shines over Boba Fett. You know, the fact that Grogu calmed down the Rancor, it doesn't suit this show. You know, maybe it's because the show was marketed in such a strange way. You know, like, it's called the Book of Boba Fett, but it feels like the Mandalorian set precedent throughout the whole show. Like, these final couple of episodes have been good. Like, this one was a good finale. Like, it did wrap up everything that was set up, right? We've got to talk about Cad Bane for a second, because I think it was inevitable. I said it last episode. You really think they'd kill Cad Bane? Because in Clone Wars, there was an unfinished episode that Dave Filoni showed off where it had young Boba and Cad Bane have like a Western standoff, and they both shot each other, but obviously because Cad Bane doesn't have armor, Cad Bane died, his hat flew up in the air, and Boba got shot, but he got shot in the Beskar helmet. So that's why, you know how you always see Boba with the dinted like helmet? That's because of Cad Bane. Apparently, they didn't mention it here, so I don't know if that's canon or not. It might not be. Maybe he just got it in some other way. We'll have to see. I like how in the dialogue they kind of touched on like what Boba's been doing and why he's acting like this. You've gone soft, you know. And Cad Bane's death, like, while I did expect it, I think it. I don't know. I think it's just a big disservice to the character. You know, let's bring him into live action and then immediately kill him off. It's like, come on, dude. I mean, he is old, right? He is an older character, and considering they never actually got to finish that arc in Clone Wars, it makes sense to do it in this. So it was inevitable. But it's such a shame that they brought Cad Bane in and not someone like Bosk or Dengar. You know, the bounty hunters we knew before Cad Bane. Like, bring them classics back, you know? Like, it definitely feels like a lot of the things that happened throughout the Mandalorian like TV universe, the Disney Plus Star Wars universe, haven't mattered that much. Like, oh, Grogu goes to Luke in Season 2 of Mandalorian. And that was only done for fan service because there was no outcome to that, other than Grogu learned a bit more about the Force. That's about it. And we learned a little bit about his backstory. Nothing really came out of that Luke and Grogu situation, right? It just went back to the Mandalorian Season 1 again. Except now, Din isn't going to try and find Grogu's people. He's going to get his Mandalorian like oath back or whatever. He's going to atone for his sins or whatever, right? That's going to be the premise of Season 3 of Mandalorian. I like the Rancor scene, though. I was worried they were going to kill the Rancor off. Also, why did they have Danny Trejo pop up in one episode and then he never appeared again? Ever. It's just weird. Like, the whole show's premise is like about Boba Fett, right? And him taking over Tatooine. And everything about it just didn't feel like Boba. It's like a Disney version of Boba Fett, you know? It's It's weird. I'm not a fan of the biker gang. I've made that explicitly clear throughout the show. They just don't fit the aesthetic of Tatooine. If we were on Coruscant, absolutely I'd be fine with it. But the fact we're on Tatooine and they're British, it's just weird. I just feel like the whole show was just inconsistent. Like you had, like it's just the fact that they had like a whole episode on Din, like 2 whole episodes focusing on him. To me, that just doesn't. It rubs me the wrong way a little bit, because most of the show that was good was because of Din and the Mandalorian stuff. It wasn't good because of Boba, and that's depressing. And I do know Tamira had the same concerns, right? Tamira Morrison, who plays Boba, he had the same concerns about like Boba speaking too much. He's not wearing his helmet. He literally said that. The guy who plays Boba Fett said that. So you know when an actor says that, it ain't good. They should have fucking... It's Disney, dude. It's Disney again. Ruining characters and ruining fucking lore and just... Oh, it's so annoying. I do find it interesting that throughout this show, everyone was complaining about Robert Rodriguez. And it is funny, though, because like all his episodes had either the biker gang in it or some weird shit happen with the story. But you can't blame Robert Rodriguez for that. That's mainly Jon Favreau, because he wrote the show. Like, the biker gang, that's Jon's vision, right? That's not Robert's vision, that's Jon's vision. I'm just scrolling through Twitter now, and like, people are a bit divisive on this episode. I don't know if it's because of the Robert Rodriguez thing, like I said, because everyone's always a bit weird when it comes to him, and I don't know why. Yeah, sure, his episodes weren't the best, but it's mainly because of Jon Favreau they weren't the best. Yeah, or Disney, to be fair. Disney could have definitely had an influence on this show. I could see that. I mean, they fucked up with the sequels. They fucking destroyed Luke's character. That's Luke. Over there, you see him? That's Luke. Over there. Also, I've got a Boba Fett calendar, so, you know, very timing with that, right? It's pretty good. I love how Luke seemingly just went, yeah, Grogu, fuck off. Go to Tatooine, go find Din. Even though he didn't even know Din was on Tatooine. How did he know he was on Tatooine? And what a perfect opportunity that would have been to bring Luke back to his home planet. That would have been sick. That would have been great. That would have been really good if they brought Luke back to his home planet. Oh, Mos Eisley, I've not been here in a long time. You know? And I also feel like the reunion between Din and Grogu was a little bit poo-poo. Because it was in the middle of an action sequence. So therefore you didn't have that nuance and that emotional intrigue with the scene. You know, it was just like, oh, hey kid, oh, you've got the chainmail, woo, oh shit, we're getting shot. You know, like, to me that doesn't feel like good writing. I'm still going to blame Jon Favreau for that, because he wrote the scene like that, right? Imagine if people didn't watch the Book of Boba Fett. Now this is how dumb it would be. Mandalorian Season 2, Grogu gets taken by Luke. You start Mandalorian Season 3, Grogu is back with Din. You're like, wait, what? What happened? You know? It'd be so weird. Like, if people don't watch this, like, you need to watch this show now. You know, they don't make it exactly, like, viewer-friendly, do they? Because this whole show should have been about Boba Fett and not Mandalorian. Like, he could have appeared in it, but they didn't need to have the Grogu stuff, too. You know? Because I think that would have just suited Mandalorian better, honestly. Some of the dialogue this episode was a bit weird, but I'm not blaming the director for that. I'm going to blame the writer for that, Jon Favreau, because that's how writing works. But it's a bit of both, right? The directing didn't help the writing, and the writing didn't help the directing. So it's a bit of both, honestly. But like I said, it was okay. It was a fine finale, but I don't know. It's just not the best. You know, I think it could have been better. Absolutely, I think they could have done a lot more with it. But like, it was the longest episode of this whole show, and all it was just shooting in a town, pretty much. And it was a bit predictable too. But I don't think you can really shit on a show for being predictable, to be honest. Because I mean, I predicted like the whole of this episode, last episode. I knew Cad Bane was going to die. If he's dead, I mean, it is Star Wars. Someone on Twitter said, like, it's a Star Wars villain situation where they introduce a villain and then kill him off immediately. It's not, though. Cad Bane's been around for so long. And he's one of the oldest characters, too. So, it was inevitable he was going to die. He was meant to be already dead at this point. He's not even meant to appear in Bad Batch and that. So we could still see him in that. Like, we're not done with Cad Bane's story. There's still a lot we don't know about his story. Right? Maybe we could get a whole show on his origin. How he became a bounty hunter. That would be sick. Probably not going to happen though, unless it's already a comic. It might already be a comic. We'll have to see. And also, like, you know when Fennec rescued the biker gang? Like, how did they not notice? Like, the bike was right there next to them. How did they not know that Fennec was there? Also, that weird like flip she did. I don't know. Maybe it is Robert Rodriguez. Like, he just has this weird thing when it comes to characters doing these stupid things for no reason, just because they look cool, and not because it makes sense. It's just dumb. Also, the fact that Fennec dealt with the mayor and stuff like that it should have been Boba that did that. It should have been Boba. It's his show, dude. Everyone else is doing his shit for him. Like, to be fair, even the rancor did most of the shit for him, too. How fast is a rancor? Does that time make sense? Like, Boba goes, gets back to Jabba's palace, gets the rancor, and gets to Mos Espa within, what, 10 minutes? 5 to 10 minutes? That's fairly fast, right? It's just weird because isn't that inconsistent with the other rancor we saw in Jabba's palace? Like, wasn't that one really dead slow, while this one's dead? And maybe it's younger. I don't know. Well, I guess makes sense. It's just interesting that we never really saw Slave 1 that much, other than that one. Like, we genuinely didn't. We only saw it once in the flashbacks, that flashback episode. So it's just weird that they didn't utilize the Slave 1 in this whole episode, which would have worked. Like, imagine he threw the torpedoes at the fucking, or the seismic charges at the droids. I see a lot of people complaining about Robert Rodriguez. I mean, I liked his episode in Season 2 of Mandalorian, but I don't know if it was because Boba came back and that's mainly a writing thing, or is it because the action sequences? Maybe it's because Boba came back. Maybe that was the big one. And I mean, a lot of story stuff happened too in that episode. Like, the Razor Crest was destroyed. Like, Grogu got taken. You know? So, like, it pushed the story forward. I don't know. I just don't understand why people are blaming Robert Rodriguez. Like, it's both Robert and John. Like, John wrote the episode, so therefore that's the way the episode came out. The way the episode came out was how it was written. Right? Also, yeah, directing can kind of influence like certain dialogue and certain scenes, but not by much. Barely that much. I just find it weird, man. The Star Wars fanbase is just, they're clowns. They were disappointed. Lower your expectations, and you'll never be disappointed. Take it from the man himself, Kratos. Right? Listen to Kratos. He's a wise man. Never have your expectations high for anything. You'll always be disappointed. Always. Enjoy whatever you enjoy, and you'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, the Cad Bane thing, I don't know how to feel on it, like the way it happened. I'm fine with him dying, because it makes sense, it was inevitable. It's just maybe the way he died. It might have been a bit too quick, you know? It was just out of nowhere, like Boba kind of accepted his fate, and then he was just like, nah! Then, boom, dead. And it's just like, alright, I guess. Like, it wasn't as memorable as that unfinished Clone Wars episode, where like his hat falls from the sky, type of thing. Like, that to me is a bit more like, oof, that's got weight to it. His death here, for a veteran character like Cad Bane, who's been around since, like, was it the end of Season 1 of Clone Wars, or was it Season 2? I think it was Season 2, right? He's been around since then, which was, what, 2009, I think? He's been around for over a decade as a character. To be killed off in the sands of Mos Espa by a gaffy stick after going against numerous Jedi is a bit weird, but maybe the explanation is he's just older. But clearly he's faster than Boba here. Like, he proved that. Like he shot Boba before Boba could raise his gun. So Cad Bane's faster. I mean, technically, Cad Bane didn't do anything in this show, did he? What did he actually do? He just stood there, sounded menacing, and got his ass handed to him. Because he didn't even kill Cobb Vanth. He's still alive, right? So all he did is kill that fucking deputy. He didn't do anything. I do like how they ended the episode kind of with Din and Grogu leaving Tatooine and blasting off into Mandalorian Season 3 with that music cue at the end there. It's just annoying though, because like the fact that this show ended with Din leaving Tatooine and not Boba, like leaving on Slave 1 or something like that, just proves where this show stands, honestly. Like, there's no point in it. It might as well have just been Mandalorian Season 3, right? I feel like the show would have been much better if it wasn't on Tatooine. Like, we could have started on Tatooine, right? With, you know, him taking over Jabba's palace and maybe flashbacks to the Sarlacc pit and maybe him meeting the Tuskens if you want to have that story element in there. And then maybe, like, after, like, 1 or 2 episodes, Boba's like, you know what, I'm not cut out for this business. Let's get out of Tatooine. And then maybe on his journeys, he finds Mace Windu or something like that, right? And maybe he comes across other bounty hunters. And then maybe by the finale, he sees Mace Windu. And maybe you can do like a revenge storyline with Boba wanting revenge for Jango again. Right? I mean, they kind of did that with Clone Wars, but an adult Boba against like a veteran Mace Windu. Sure, it would have been a bit fan servicey, but it would be sick. Seeing Mace Windu again, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way he's alive though. Like, maybe he is, he could be alive, but it would be cool seeing a storyline like that. The fact that they showed, like, flashbacks to Jango with, like, Boba holding his helmet, and you don't bring Mace Windu into this, I think that would have been cool. Now, granted, this is a what-if scenario. This is what I would have preferred. That's not what we got, and that's fine. It could have been better, though. You know, I feel like as a premise, I probably would have gone with that over whatever this was, you know? And then maybe had Din in there if I wanted. I'm surprised they didn't touch up on Omega. Oh shit. It looks like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show will be airing on May 25th. That poster looks good though. If that's the poster for the show, I like it. Very, very subtle, very simple. Just Obi-Wan on the sands of Tatooine. I like it. Pretty good. Alongside that, I guess we've also got Bad Batch Season 2. Cassian Andor, which I think has been announced for Season 2 also, but we still haven't got Season 1 yet, so I guess I've got a lot of faith in that show. We've also got the Acolyte show, we've got the Ahsoka show, we've got Mandalorian Season 3. So, pretty jam-packed year if Acolyte and the other stuff is coming out this year, which I don't think they will be. I think Mandalorian Season 3 will probably be December, and then in the summer we'll probably get Bad Batch Season 2. Right. But yeah, that was the Book of Boba Fett. Wasn't the best show I've ever seen. Could have been a lot better. But I guess it did its job. Right? Hopefully there's a Season 2. Just for Boba Fett's sake. You know, don't have Mandalorian in Season 2. And just have it all about Boba. You know? But they probably won't do that. Considering they didn't give a shit about his character in his own show in the first season. Why would they care enough to make a second season for him? You know? It's ridiculous. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.